Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder, to the AM-1 Mauler, and this fantastic American ground striker will potentially be one of the best in game, and also with some unique loadout features that I really want to be eager trying out. I'm talking here about the 3 torpedoes that this thing can have, but at the moment I don't have it. And that is because this thing is completely stock. Well, not anymore, and kind of yes, because I am going for the bomb or the payload upgrades first, so there is no upgraded performance. This is complete stock performance, stock guns and stock bombs, of which we have 14,250 pounds, and they are enough to drop a bombing point, and why that is important just in a moment. So people, please be patient. Tank content will come soon, I promise. I know that I have focused on ships and now a bit on planes, and that might not be to everybody's satisfaction, but this is just how I do it. I give always tanks, or I want to give tanks more time to, the matchmaker to calm down, to not get right into the madness. But I am on it, and I am already playing my very first games as you are watching this video, hopefully. And this was actually recorded on Monday. I hope I can make the commentary on Monday, render it and upload it on Monday. So I'm early up today, and I have a free day, so that's good. Only for you guys. And again, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers, and the follow-up days were just really crazy. I'm already nearly at 20,200, so in only 2 days I nearly gained 200 subscribers. Why can't it be like that all the time? Well, I tell you, because very often I rant and I tell this is bad and that is bad, and while that is true, there is a lot of negativity in my videos, and today I want to give you a big positivity, something for you to cheer up for, to look forward to, and to just have a good time, hopefully. And this is why I show you this exact match, and it will not be the craziest game of all time. It will not be the game of games like one of my 82 Sky Raider videos that actually got featured by Jingles years back. I made enough fuss about this video already, and so let's go with the task at hand, and this is to drop a bombing point. Now, this map is fantastically suited for ground attackers, especially from the American side, and the Operation Berlin has always been one of my favorites. Now, why is that? Simply because the ground units are spread out, simply because the bombing points are spread out, because the ground attackers can just do their stuff, and you can sneak around. And there you can see, out of the 14 250 pound bombs, I dropped 12, so I have 1 go left for potentially dropping either on another bombing point, which is highly inefficient, or I just simply go for some ground units. And I have some other plans with ground units because, well, I want to destroy them. And this is one way how to win the game, or how to win it faster. And when I say faster, the fighter battle can be already, well, won in your favor. But there is one bomber or a fighter hovering over their airfield just trying to go out of the way, or trying to land and then bail out, but it takes so long, and meanwhile you can rack up the ground units. But that means you need to stay alive. So already I'm talking again how to ground strike. I'm sorry, that's just what I do. I love ground strikers in Air RB, and I think they can be fun for certain people. Not everybody has the same taste, and the majority of players anyway think that they are the greatest people on this planet simply because they're flying a fighter and try to go after bombers or ground attackers. So as you could see, the 20mm are also completely stocked with the default belt, and they have the tendency to overheat. They have quite the dispersion of a shotgun, and yet you can destroy the light pillboxes. You have 4 of them, and you have 800 rounds. You might be forgiven to think that they are exactly the same as on the 84 Sky Raider. And performance-wise, sound-wise, damage-wise, ammunition-wise, they are. But in fact, they are the T-31 cannons, and they just do the job. So they are not the AM-3 cannons that we know and love from the 82, the 84, and also to a certain degree, the SB2C1, etc. They might be the AM-2s, but effectively they are the same. Now what I try to say is, just because you're a stock plane doesn't mean you're useless. So you can see that actually today's hero has already arrived. Today's hero is another player, and he is from the FEW clan, and he is Didrak. At the time, he was merely an annoyance because he stole one of the pillboxes that I was shooting already. But after the match, well, you'll see what happens, because this is one of the glorious moments of community. And I think that this guy is dead, because there is a Focke-Wulf above him, and he is on low altitude, low speed, ground striking, and probably tunnel visioning. So I don't know if I called out the Focke-Wulf for him, but I surely do. So now I want to return to base, and I sneaked around, and this is where he survived it. So I landed now on the airfield, and after repairing, refueling, and especially rearming, I'm ready to go. But by this time already something has occurred. Our team, due to the fact that I am the only ground attacker and we have no bomber, and the only other ground attacking behaving thing, if you will, is this F4U from Didrak. And, sorry, mispronounced it, Didrak. And, well, my team has fought and won the fighter battle. There are not that many more enemies left, and I think 2 of them are bombers. So now let's talk about what I tried to do, why I did go for the bombing point and not the ground units with those bombs. Well, first of all, light pillboxes are not that easy to hit compared to a bombing point, and a bombing point gives massively more RP. I am stop grinding, okay? And I think that this is important. I see that the points are close, and Didrak is not done yet with the light pillboxes. And so I write in chat, communicate with your team. Let me drop a base, I need the RP. Didrak, please. So I told his name, I wrote his name in chat, and I said, please. I am already on my way, so it's not like he has to wait for all eternities, right? And to go back to the AM-1 Mauler, not the YouTuber, the plane, the AM-1 is not that slow, in particular when I compare it to my experience with the Sky Raiders and the stock payload, which adds a lot of drag, and the fact that it is, as I said, completely stock. It's not that slow, it's acceptable, I'd say. But I hesitate a little bit to use it as a fighter. I might get to try it for the rest of the stock grind, and you will see probably another video of this plane. And suddenly Didrak, here you can see it, which I doubt is out of payload, well, he is buggered off. He is buggered off to, well, circle around and play Overwatch. If I die on my way, if I crash on my way, you name it. And the points are holding at the moment. So I don't know every single RRB at any given moment, so I don't know if the vehicles appear and some rogue other teammate is bombing then, or you know, shooting up a light pillbox with 20mm or 50 cals, which is also possible. And yeah, I also don't know if I get shot down if I am on my way faster than this PF-109. But this PF-109 has some Spitfire issues, not anymore, okay? Yeah. So I am here on my way, and I was really like, oh man, let me reach this. Let me reach the bombing points. Bombing points give so more RP than circling around on ground units. And the only reason why I destroyed this AA is because it is on my way and it is an anti-aircraft gun. So I am very well advised to kill it. And this is what I have done. Now, so far, I guess the video is not the most exciting to watch, but this is the stock performance, and the results at the end will actually, well, justify the video, because very often people are impatient, they want to use the plane like it would be fully upgraded, and that's just not the case. So hopefully there is no auto win, but now I have dropped my bombs, the base is destroyed, and Didrek has also killed a light pillbox to finish it off, and this is the end of the game. So again, here uncut, the loading into the hangar, and look at that. For a stock plane with the stock payload, we got 36,400 civil lines, but even more important, the 7,600 modification research points, and they come in handy. Yes, I'm only third place, but that's just irrelevant at the moment, and Didrek is first place, deservedly so. So the nice thing has not happened, but it is about to happen, and yeah, I am now upgrading my plane, and there you can see the stock payload. And I'm thinking to myself, what should I go for? Let's buy this. Let's go for the armament as well. I am focusing always on the payload side. And this is where then I can upgrade here the 3 torpedoes or equip them. And I need one more thing to go to the rank 4 upgrades. And I go for wing repair for better handling, for better energy retention, you name it. And that is now where it came in handy, and this is where Didrek is messaging me, only because I was asked nicely. And my response is, yeah, that I am very grateful for this decision of his, that I needed the RP, that it eased the stock grind pain quite significantly. I mean, compare this to your results and just think about it. I made multiple ground striker guides, how to do it, how to avoid detection by the enemy. And yes, this was in multiple ways a lucky match, but at the end I was at the mercy of Didrek to gain some extra 1000 RP. And as I said, this is now very nice communication. This is just the good side of the community. The community always can be very nice. Not very often is nice though. And with this kind of good feeling in the guts, I'll leave you guys to have a very nice Monday. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other on the waves, on the battlefields, and in the skies of War Thunder.